First to you, Meta-Thrift family. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
And back here where the Crush just got with an onside kick, gets the football back. The Crush took the first first series they had. They took a big run, a 42-yard run by Dakota Dillard. He took it to the house, and that's why the Crush leads 6-0. And now they've got it back again. It's going to be 1st and 10 as the Crush with that little onside kick. They pick it up, and we'll see 3 in the backfield for the Crush as they've got number 14, Cole Brandon, back there. They'll have Headings, and you really don't know who's going to get the snap as they bunch up in that single wing, and now is going to be snapped to the front man. That is Brandon, Cole Brandon, taking it straight ahead, going to bang his way all the way down to the 40-yard line, just inside the 40-yard line. That's going to make it 2nd and about 1, so a 9-yard run for Brandon as he just bangs it straight ahead. And the Crush using that single wing they talked about earlier. You've got Headings, you've got Brandon, and you've got also, let's see, that is, I believe that's Headings, or Brandon, and this time Headings, I believe, is going to go over the left side. Headings got some room out in front. He's going to get the first down and a little bit more. Picks up about 5 on the carry. Going to be 1st and 10 now for the Crush as they move it down to the 23-yard line. Actually, 33-yard line. No markings on the field as far as distance marking, so it's tough to tell where you're exactly at, but that's going to be a 1st down now for the Crush as the Crush has it 1st and 10. And that's the thing about this single wing with the 3 backs in the backfield. You don't know who's going to get the snap. As now they line up, the snap's going to go this time, keeping it number 14. He's going to take it over the left side. He's going to get upside the 30 to about the 25. Going to pick up about a nickel's worth, as that's going to be a 2nd and short for the Crush, as that's Cole Brandon on the carry. Cole with the carry, going to get it to about half the distance. Actually got about 6 yards, so it's going to be 2nd down and 4 from about the 24-yard line. So they got to get to right at the 20. Actually, to about the actually going to need to get to about the 23, as they're actually on about the 28-yard line. Snap back, and this time it's to Headings, and Headings goes over the right side, and he'll plow forward, and he's going to be close to a 1st down. I don't know if he got enough for the 1st down, but he's going to be very close. It's going to be 3rd and very short for the Crush, maybe about a half a yard. Crush on top 6-0 in this one. Thanks for joining us here on our Facebook page. Also, if you're watching the video replay, this game was played on Thursday night. We're showing it back on a Monday, but we are, as I said, streaming live here on Facebook. So we'll see what the Crush does now as they'll take the snap. It's going to be back, and this time it's going to be Brandon. Brandon going to cut through the middle. Brandon's got a hole. He rumbles down still on his feet, gets all the way down to about the 10-yard line, where he's going to have a 1st and about, I think, 10 from the 11. Looks like they're going to mark him just shy of the 10-yard line, so they can get a 1st down without getting the touchdown, but they're going to be, if they get the 1st down, they're going to be knocking on the door. They're going to be right about the 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Crush with 4:38 left to go here in the 1st quarter. Crush on top, 6-0. It will be back in the backfield. Snap this time going to go to Brandon right in the middle, and he's going to get a couple of yards, and he's going to be brought down. As that is big number 22. That's Blake Voles. I should say fullback got the snap on that one. So Blake gets the carry, gets a couple of yards. 2nd and about 5. So they gave him more yards than I thought. He got about 5 on the carry. So they're knocking on the door here again. They're already on top 6-0 with 4:10 left to go here in quarter number 1. Crush comes back up, and he said unique 3 backs. They never know who's going to get the snap. Now we're going to have a reverse, and that's going to be number 10 who just checked in. He goes over the left side, spins, and gets down almost to the goal line. He's going to be down about the 1 yard line. He may have a first down on that one, and that is number 10. And I'm looking over my roster to see if I can find my number 10. Number 10 is Zion Poland, as Poland gets his first carry. It's going to be third down and about a yard from the 2 yard line, so they need 2 yards to get in the end zone. Crush with that 3-man backfield. That single wing snap this time goes to Headings. Headings over the right side, and he's going to be drugged down. He may have got enough for the first down, but I don't think he got close to the end zone, but he's going to be short of the end zone, and they say he didn't get any. So they held him up that time, and it's going to be fourth down, and it's a big play here for the Crush, who's trying to jump out early as we're 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter, 5 minutes in here on this first quarter. And the Crush will come to the line. They've got Poland out to the right side. This time they're going to hand it off up the middle, and that's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. Blake Voles. Voles with the touchdown. Blake Voles with a 2-yard run. Blake Voles makes it a touchdown and makes it a 12-0 ball game. They'll go for 2. And that's at the 2:47 mark. And they'll come up. They'll give it to number 14. He's going to be drugged down. Good D there by the big guy from Clay County. Big number 71. Got a mid on him and just rode him down. And that is Roland Holloway. Roland Holloway with a good defensive play, but the Crush get in the end zone with 2:47 left to go here in quarter number 1. It's a 12-0 Crush lead.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
So the Crush now out to a quick 12-0 lead with 2:47 left to go. They went with the onside kick last time. We'll see what they do this time when they come out. But they got the onside kick, got the ball back right after scoring, and Blake Voles takes it in from 2 yards. They missed the 2-point conversion, so it's a 12-0 ball game at this point. Don't forget, coming up August the 20th, the York Dragons kick off their season. They'll be hosting the Bledsoe County Warriors. You can see that here on Facebook, and you can also hear that on AM or on WDEB's FM 103.9, and you'll be able to see that on Twin Lakes, the replay on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953, Comcast Cable Channel 12. I want to thank Kevin on camera 1 over there. He's getting us going here as it's going to be the Crush to kick it off again, and kicking it away will be number 20. And 20 is George Soto. Soto going to kick it off. George Soto. Soto will kick it away. He put it on the ground last time. A good onside kick that the Crush come up with. Clay County's ready for it this time. This time he's going to put it into the backfield. That's going to be picked up there by number 23. He's up over the 30. He gets the 40 and gets about to the 42 where he's brought down. Good job that time by the Crush is number 5. As coming up on number 5 is William Britt. Britt, a kid out of Pickett County junior high playing as he comes up and makes a stop. And a good job by him. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs. They'll have their first offensive possession. We're almost through the first quarter. As a matter of fact, we've got 2:28 to play in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs finally get their offense on the field, and you're going to see a spread with the Bulldogs as they will drop back number 23, Nolan Adams, the quarterback. He's got one man in the backfield. I believe that's number 28, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have to see on that one. No, it's going to be number 29, and he goes over the left side, and he's going to keep running. He bulls up over the 40 to the 50 to the 49 of the Crush. And that was number 29. That is Reese Adams. Reese Adams with the carry. Good-looking run by the big Adams kid. He gets a second and about 3 for the first down. Good job by the Crush to string it out and finally get him brought down, but not before he picked up a 7 spot. And that will send back Nolan Adams. Adams back in the shotgun. Got one man in motion. Adams, and actually had a good move on this outside, but no call, and that's going to be the quarterback keeper. He's going to fight his way all the way up to the 41-yard line of the Crush. That's going to be a first down. Good run that time by Nolan Adams. He was hit, spun out of it, and able to keep his momentum going, and he carried it on up for a first down. Will be 1st and 10 at the 40. 2:16 left to go here in the first quarter. Crush up 12-0, but the Bulldogs moving the football, as they'll come up with a 1st and 10 at the Crush 40. Crush back in the shotgun. Got a man in motion. Now we'll take the snap. They're going to fake it. Now it'll be kept. And now dropped. The quarterback loses the football. And the Crush was there. I think they come up with it. The Crush, I believe, is going to get the football. And a turnover by the Bulldogs. They cough it up with a $1:58 left to go here in the first quarter. And the Crush has got the football right back. So Clay County shooting themselves in the foot. They missed the onside kick, and now they drop a fumble. And that's going to be 2 quick turnovers for the Crush. They're going to get the football right back, and they're going to get in there quickly. And I didn't get the number on who was actually got in there and got the fumble, but Crush coming up with the football. They got that 3-man backfield again. Man in motion. This one, they snap to the front man, and that's going to be number 14, Colt Brannon, going straight ahead, picks up about 6. If you're not familiar with this formation, it's a very old formation that haven't seen in a long time, as Coach called it the General Nealon single wing. And we've got a timeout, number 14. Now that's Brandon. And Brandon's coming off holding his stomach. He took a shot, so he's going to come over here to the sideline. And that'll bring into the game number 34. That's Grayson Winningham. Winningham's going to come in. Grayson will check in place of Brandon. Brandon took a shot to the midsection. He come out. So it's going to be 2nd and a nickel now with a $1:30 left to go here in the first quarter of play. Crush on top 12-0 with the football. And we'll see who takes the snap. The snap. Now we got Crush going to call timeout. I believe we're going to have a timeout on the field as Coach Matt Harris takes the timeout. We'll take one with him, and we'll be back right after this.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew. The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
And back here where we've got break in the action, a long timeout there, I guess, water timeout with the heat and everything. They're going to let the guys hydrate quickly, and then we'll get back out there with 1:15 left to go in the first quarter and a 12-0 Crush advantage, and Crush with the football looking at 2nd and 7. Now, as we mentioned, you have in this formation, you have 3 guys in the backfield, all of them down in the running back stance, and you never know who's going to take the snap. It's up to the center to snap it to the right one. Now Heading's going to get the snap. He's going to throw it out. Got a guy out there wide open. Number 23 down the sideline. He made the catch, and he's going to head for pay dirt. That's going to be a 53-yard touchdown pass. A 53-yard pass from Headings to number 23. That is, let me find number 23 on my roster here as he got in behind the defense. That is number 23 is Nathaniel Cobb. So Headings to Cobb. And Cobb goes 53 yards for the touchdown. And now it's a 18-0 lead with 63 ticks left to go here in quarter number 1. As the Crush looking good early. Waiting to get the snap. They'll take the snap, and it's going to be on the ground, and it'll be picked up by number 88, and he's not going to get anywhere close to the end zone as he's going to be brought down. So no extra point on that one as the extra point missed, but a 53-yard touchdown pass makes it 18-0 Crush.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew. The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Stardust Lighting, shining a light on the best. Hometown Family Medical Clinic, where your health is our priority. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew. The action is red hot for the junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Whitehead Insurance, protecting what matters most to you. Meta Thrift, dedicated to the well-being of your family. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
As we get set to get back to action now, the Crush will kick it off again. Up now by 3 scores. It's 18-0. The Crush just cannot get the 2-point conversion as they will kick it away. It'll be Soto back to kick it away, and Clay County up close as they've got the deepest guys probably about the 34, 35-yard line. And it's going to be another squeak kick, and that one's going to be on the ground. The big guy can't come up with it. Now he does, as rolling on top of it was big number 71 for the Bulldogs. That is a Roland Holloway, I should say. Holloway just found a way to fall on that one, and it will be 1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs with a $1.02 left to go here in the first quarter. Crush on top. They've got a 42-yard Dakota Dillard run. They've got a 2-yard Blake Voyle run. They got a 53-yard Headings to Cobb pass. They just cannot get the extra points. They're having trouble getting those extra points. So we'll see what they do here on defense, as it's the second time the Bulldogs have had the football. They lost it the first time. The quarterback dropped the football. And now he'll take the snap. He's going to roll to his left, and as he's going to be spread out, he's going to be dropped for about a 3-yard loss. Good play there by the Crushes. Number 23 coming up making the stop on that one. And that is Nathaniel Cobb, the big tight end on offense, able to roll over there and cut him off. Good pursuit. They drop him for about a 5-yard loss. Going to bring up 2nd and long, as this might be the last play here of this first quarter. As back in the shotgun will go the quarterback, Adams. Adams got a man in motion. Takes the snap, hands it off over the left side, and that's going to go for even a bigger loss, as Dillard going to get in there and bring him down. As good job by the big man. Dillard able to roll in there and drop him for about another 3-yard loss. So the Clay County Bulldogs moving steadily backwards in this one. That was Dakota Dillard, the 8th grader from Allard Elementary, able to bring him down. Good job by him, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. End of one. It's Crush 18, Clay County 0.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Gary Maxwell Insurance. Whatever your insurance needs, Gary Maxwell Insurance has you covered. Terry Excavating, moving molehills or mountains for you. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew. The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Stardust Lighting, shining a light on the best. Hometown Family Medical Clinic, where your health is our priority. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
As we get set for quarter number 2, the Crush out to an 18-0 lead. We look at what the Crush has done. Dakota Dillard, a 42-yard run, no extra point, and they missed the 2-point conversion. And then it was Blake Voles at 2:47, had a run of 2 yards. He punched it in from the 2-yard line, and that missed the extra point again, and they did not get the 2-point conversion. Then with a buck and a half left to go, Headings connected on a 53-yard pass to Cobb, and Cobb took it onto the house as he gets the touchdown, and the Crush go up 18-0. Clay County with the ball. When we get back underway, it's going to be third down and about a mile for the Bulldogs of Clay County. They're all the way back to the 41. They got to get to about the 39.5-yard line of the Crush to get that first down. So they got a long way to go as we start quarter number 2. As we said, don't forget, coming up on the 20th, we've got action as the Dragons kick off their season. They're going to be hosting Bledsoe County. Gary Hall will be joining me for that one. Should be some great action coming up on the 20th. But right now, the Crush looking tough here. They got this game, and then they got a big game with Avery Trace coming up next week. That's going to be their first district game. Bulldogs take the snap. Adams rolling. He's going to dump it off. He's got the man with the reception. He gets away from one, gets away from another, and we're going to get a flag down, and that's going to probably be a face mask. That looked like somebody may have got a hold of a face mask, and if it is, that'll probably give Clay County a first down. As we saw the rags going from every direction, and I saw the head go down, and that usually is an indication somebody got a hold of a little of that face mask, and that's what it is. Going to be a face mask call, I'm pretty sure. Nope, it's going to be an illegal shift and personal foul face mask. So it'll be offsetting penalties. They'll replay third down. So they'll replay third down from all the way back where the Bulldogs will have it third and about in the neighborhood of 17, 18 yards. But saw the face mask. Didn't see the illegal shift, but the illegal shift by Clay County negates that face mask penalty by the Crush. So it'll be third down. We'll do it all over again. Clock starts to run as we're under 7:45 left to go here in the first half of play. Up will come the Bulldogs. They got two split out wide to the left as Adams back in the shotgun with Reese Adams beside him, or Nolan Adams on the quarterback, Reese Adams at the fullback, and now they're going to let the through. They're going to drag a long pass down, and there is Reese Nolan Reese, I guess that is. Reese Adams with the reception. Reese Adams with the reception all the way down to about the 30-yard line of the Crush. And that's going to be a first down. So on a third and about 17, they're going to get a first down at about the 29-yard line. I guess they're going to mark it at. So but actually about the 29.5, between 30 and the 29-yard line. So it will be first and 10 from there for the Bulldogs. And they're starting to move the football. They're going to hand it off to Adams again. He's going to be tripped up. That's Reese Adams on the carry. Going to pick up a couple of yards before he's brought down. Good job of the Crush going low to bring him down. Big kid when he makes that reception a minute ago. He was tough to bring down. And I'm going to guess these two maybe are brothers, maybe actually even twins, because you got both of them 8th graders, and you got Nolan and Reese Adams. Nolan the quarterback, Reese the fullback. And here comes Bulldogs. In the shotgun goes Nolan Adams. Got back deep at the tailback position. Reese Adams got a man in motion. This time he's going to keep it, and he's going to get dropped. Right there on the play for the Crush. Number 22 come blasting in on that one. And 22, Blake Voles coming in and making the stop. Good job by Blake, as he shot the gap and dropped 3 yard, or actually about a 5 yard long, because they had it 2nd and 8. Now it's 3rd down and 13 for the Crush. 3rd and 13. Adams will go back in the shotgun. Got 2 split out wide to the right, 1 to the left. Gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Reese Adams. He's going to get maybe a yard. Gets back up to just about the 31-yard line before he's wrestled down by Blake Voles. Voles coming in there like a man possessed, able to knock him down. It's going to be 4th down and a dozen. They give him 1. And 4th and 1 for the Crush, or for the Bulldogs, and I'm not sure. I'm assuming they're going to go for it. Looks like they're going to go for it, even though it's 4th and long. They really ain't going to get much out of a punt here. As they punt here, it's going to probably go in the end zone. That's going to bring them back out to the 20, so that's only going to net them about a yard. So they've got actually would have netted them about 10 yards, but they're going to go for it. And they'll throw it out quickly to Reese Adams. Reese Adams got a blocker in front of him, shakes 1 tackle, shakes another, but he's not going to get away, and he's going to be brought down at about the 28-yard line as they are able to bring him down. There's Voles again. Voles and number 50 in on the stop that time. And number 50, I'm looking to see if I can find the number 50. That is Linder on the stop, Joseph Linder, helping with the stop, and a Crush take over on down. So 1st and 10 now for the Fentress County Crush, as they're going to be right about the 28-yard line. Don't go away. We got second half still yet to come in this one. The Crush on top, looking good in this first quarter. This formation, very new. A lot of very few football teams have seen this formation that the Crush is using. This single wing, kneeling the single wing with the 3 backs in the backfield. Now the toss is going to be on the ground, and that one didn't work as they tried to toss it off to the cutter on the sweep, but he dropped the football and is covered up there by Headings. Good job by Headings to get in there. Nathaniel able to drop on it. It's going to be 2nd and about 13 now for the Crush. The Crush have scored on every possession they've had the football, but now they've got 2nd and long. They'll take the snap. We're going to have a flag, and somebody's going to be moving on that one. I think they're going to get a false start on that one. Somebody got a little bit of a jump on it. And it will be false start. That'll back them up 5 more. So that's going to make it 2nd and about 19 for the 1st down. As the Crush all the way back now to the 19-yard line. Crush gets the snap. Heading's going to drop back. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to tuck and run. He's got some room over that left side. Makes one man miss. Still on his feet. He's going to rumble up to about the 32-yard line. Going to make it 3rd and manageable for the Crush. As that time the Crush was in a shotgun formation, and Heading's back in the quarterback position. So I assume when the Crush are in a kind of passing situation, they're going to drop back into that shotgun formation. Now they're back into that 3-man backfield. They'll snap it back. It's going to be dropped, but been picked up over the left side. Got a 1st down. Still got some running room, and that is going to be run out of bounds at about the 48 of the Bulldogs. And that on the run was number 14 again. And that is, let's see, maybe we find number 14. That is Colt Brandon. Brandon with a first down run gets him out of a deep hole. Clay County had an opportunity there to get a stop, but couldn't do it. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Fentress County Crush, right about the 48-yard line of the Bulldogs. And now they take the snap, and they're going to hand it off up the middle, and it will go for about a couple of yards. I believe that's Brandon. Or let me see, that is 22 Vols on the carry. Gets a couple. 2nd and about a yard. I think that one actually hit the ground, but Vols able to fall on it. 2nd and long. Actually, they say he didn't get any yard. We're going to have a timeout, though. While we have a timeout on the field, we'll take a break with them after we tell you with 2:58 to go in the first half. It's 18-0 Crush.
The action is red hot for the junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Whitehead Insurance, protecting what matters most to you. Meta Thrift, dedicated to the well-being of your family. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
So the Crush with the big lead here. They got another water break here as a lot of heat out here, and looks like maybe Vols is going to come out. As Vols comes out, and in will come number 45 in this game. That is Calvin Vols. So Calvin comes in for Blake as we'll see what the Crush do. There are 3 minutes left to go here in the first half of play. The Crush with their possession here, trying to move the football. They've scored on every possession and trying to keep that going here. They lead it 18-0. So trying to pick up a possession, pick up another touchdown, and we'll see if they can do that. I want to thank our crew, the Crush crew, our sponsors. They are Gary Maxwell Insurance, Hall Sports and Outdoors, Terry Excavating, Stardust Services, Hometown Family Medical Clinic, Whitehead Insurance, Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, and Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm. Our sponsors for Crush Football here on Facebook and also on CLTV. Of course, this season, Crush got Avery Trace next year. They didn't play, our next game, I should say. They didn't play last year. Now, 2019, the Crush lost to Avery Trace 26-24, but they won in 2018 32-12. They've got, and then we got Stone. We actually had a good year against Stone last year, won 8-6 in their long meeting. So that's the next 2 games up. Right now, though, the Crush in command of this one, leading 18-0, got 2nd and about 9 for the first down. They'll take the snap, and it's going to be bobbled, and falling on it will be the Crush. They'll fall on it. Brandon bobbled it and then had to fall on it, so they're going to lose a couple of yards. Now they're going to have 3rd and about. Actually, there's a flag on the play, so we'll see what the flag or the flag is on the play. As that one's thrown in, I think they're going to wave it off. And it's going to be 2nd and about a dozen. Actually, should probably be 3rd down and about a dozen. 3rd down and about. Actually, they're going to move it, keep on moving it back. It's going to be 3rd and 13. Going to be holding on the Crush. They're going to decline that as they did stop them behind the line. So it's going to be 3rd down and long now for the Crush. They need 13 for the first down as they get set. Snap goes back, and this one's to Headings. Headings going to lob one out here to big number 23. He's headed down the sideline, got a good run on. That's Cobb, I believe, again, on the catch all the way down to the 31-yard line. As that was Nathaniel Cobb. Good-looking catch. Good-looking throw that time by Headings as well, as he led Cobb well, and Cobb rumbles down all the way to about the 30, inside the 31 to about the 30. Going to be 1st and 10 Crush, so they come away with another big play there with 2.5 minutes to go. Crush marching down the field trying to score for the 4th straight time. They scored every possession they've had the football at this point. And they will all get set. Got a man in motion. They're going to snap it to the Brandon, and Brandon's going to take it in to about inside the 30 to about the 27. Going to be 2nd and 7. And actually to about the 20, they're about the 25, 26 yard line. Crush moving the football again. We've got 1:47 left to go here in the first quarter of play, or first half of play, and now number 24 going to have to limp off, and he's going to come out, and that is 24 is Cole Eads. And now we're going to have a timeout called by Clay County. Clay County calls timeout on the field. We've got 1:43 to go here in the first half. Crush on top, 3 scores.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Gary Maxwell Insurance. Whatever your insurance needs, Gary Maxwell Insurance has you covered. Terry Excavating, moving molehills or mountains for you. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
So we've got about 1:43 left to go here in the first half of play, and it's been all Crush in that first quarter. Actually, the second quarter been scoreless. As that first quarter, Dakota Dillard had a 42-yard run. They missed the extra point. Then it was Blake Voles with a 2-yard run with 2:47 to go. They did not get the 2-point conversion. And then with a $1:30, it was Headings on a 53-yard pass to Cobb, and Cobb rumbles into the end zone. They don't get the extra point again, and therefore that's why we've got 18 points on the scoreboard. And not a lot of kicking in junior high football. We've seen one school, I forget which school, maybe it was Cumberland County last year, that actually had a decent kicker that kicked extra points. I mean, we just don't see that in junior high and Pee Wee football, even up till about the high school level. You don't see a lot of kicking. Now the Crush back in that formation. They'll give it to the up guy. That's Voles. Voles breaks the tackle. Voles is on his feet all the way down to about the 11-yard line. Voles running hard, going to make it a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at about the 12-yard line. So the Crush, once again, trying to bang it in here and get more points on the board. We're down to 1:36 left to go here in the quarter. Snap goes this time to Headings. Headings right side, going to cut back inside. Good looking move by Headings. He's into the end zone for a Crush touchdown. The Crush with another touchdown, and they go on top now after an 11-yard run. Headings on the run, gets his 2nd touchdown. He's thrown for 1 now, runs for 1. And they'll go for the 2-point conversion with 1:25 left to go here in the quarter. They'll get the snap, and they'll take it this time up the middle, and that's dropped, and it's going to be missed again. They did not get the 2-point conversion. So the Crush, with 1:25 to play in the half, now leads it 24-0.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Stardust Lighting, shining a light on the best. Hometown Family Medical Clinic, where your health is our priority. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
So the Crush score for the 4th time. They've had the ball 4 times, and they've scored 4 times. So now they lead it 24-0. They just cannot get the 2-point conversions to go. They've not been able to convert on those, but they have picked up touchdowns on every possession. In Clay County, they have had only 2 possessions. They actually missed a couple of an onside kick, and this will be their 4th possession here. They lost an onside kick. They fumbled the ball, and they turned it over on downs, and they're getting ready for their 4th possession here. They moved the ball pretty decent in that first possession they had, but then fumbled it. The quarterback, Adams, lost the handle on it and picked up by the Crush. Crush with some good numbers this year. They got some huge bunch of numbers here. Got that Chicago Bears C on their hat. I like the looks of those helmets. Crush, not the orange Crush of years gone by, but they are the purple Crush. And they are getting ready to kick it away again here. And for the Bulldogs, you got to be ready. It's been 2 onside kicks. They've recovered 1, lost 1. And Soto getting ready to kick it away right now. Soto. The kick. Straight up in the air. That's a little pop-up, and that's going to be taken there by number 33, and he's going to go down on his knee, but he gets leveled, and we're going to have a flag. That's going to be a late hit. As Linder, that time, he went down on the knee, and Linder hit him while he was down on the knee. So you got to stop that momentum. You can't touch them after they call for a fair catch or go down on a knee. And now that's going to be a penalty on the Crush. As the official comes up, going to be personal foul against the Crush, so that'll be a big penalty there. As that would have been a start of the 41-yard line. Now they're going to go to the Crush's side of the field, 15 yards, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at about the 43-yard line, but they don't have a lot of time left. We've only got 81 ticks left to go here in half. And then coming up at halftime, we'll give you a recap on the scoring on this one. Crush has scored on all 4 possessions. Clay County has not been able to get any points on the board. Had a couple of miscues and one stopped on downs, but they've got it now and got enough time to get some points on the board if they can. As it will be Nolan Adams, the snap. He's rolling. He's going to throw it out, and he lofts that one a little too far. And looking for the other Adams as he was trying to hit Reese Adams, but overthrew him by 3 yards as he was a little bit under duress, was on the run, and overthrew him. Actually had Adams out there, had Reese Adams out there, but overthrew him. And that's going to make it 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. 1:16 left to go here in the first half of play, and the Crush looking pretty good in this first game of the season. As we said, got Avery Trace coming up next. Then after that, you got Stone, you've got Overton County, Monterey, all good, and Cumberland County to wrap up the season. So we will have those the play-by-play of those on our Facebook page each week, and we will have that here for you. And also we'll replay them on Mondays on CLTV. Rolling out now, they're going to try and make the quick pass out to Adams. They get it, and Adams trying to use a stiff arm. Going to be run out of bounds at about looks like the 31-yard line. Now they're going to mark him right at 30. So a minute left to go. He's out of bounds. Stop the clock. They'll have it 1st and 10 from 30. It's obvious that it's Adams to Adams. That's what I'm looking for. He's not throwing anybody else on the field. So obvious that Nolan Adams feels very comfortable with Reese Adams and nobody else on the field. He's had trouble actually not even look to throw to anybody else. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 30. Got time for a couple more possessions, a couple more plays. Got a man in motion. Adams going to take the snap, hands it off to the other Adams. He's trying to bounce outside. He's looking for the corner. I don't think he's going to get it. He gets it a little, gets about a yard before he's dropped down, and I don't think he got out of bounds either. So that's going to keep the clock a ticking. As well, they say he got out of bounds. So at 57.3, he got a couple of yards. So that'll make it a 3rd down and a deuce. 3rd down and 8, and I believe we may have a timeout. Actually, they call a timeout, so that's why they stopped the clock. Timeout with 57.3 seconds go. York on top, or I should say Crush on top, 24-zip.
The action is red hot for the junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Whitehead Insurance, protecting what matters most to you. Meta Thrift, dedicated to the well-being of your family. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
So the Crush now will come back up with the Bulldogs with the football, 57.3 seconds, and Clay County would love to get something on the scoreboard before the end of the first half, but they got a second and about 7 to go for the first down, but they have moved the football at times. They've just coughed it up. One time they were moving the football really well and coughed it up. And then they also had a miscue on one of the kickoffs. They had an onside kick they could not handle, and that's 2 of their possessions they didn't, that they turned over. And then they were actually stopped on downs on the other possession they had. And right now they're coming up with a second and long here with only 57.3 seconds left to play in the game, or in the first half of the game. And now the Bulldogs got a man in motion, number 24. I haven't seen him throw toward his direction. Now they're going to throw to him, and he is going to get whacked as he catches it and brings it down. Good catch and being able just to hang on to that one, but that was a lot of pain for no gain as he lost about a yard on it, actually. He's going to lose a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd and 8, and it's going to be a timeout called by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs take a break. We'll take it with them. Crush on top, 24-zip.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
And we've got 48 seconds left to go here in the first half of play. Crush on top, 24-zip in this one. And looking very impressive. And Clay County trying to get something. They got a 3rd and about, looks like about, I'm going to say 7 for the first down. They lost a yard on that last play. That was a nice catch by number 24, only to get leveled. That is Cole Eads. He got leveled right after he caught it. And they actually lost a yard. So Clay County going back one on that one. And they will come to the back on the field now and get ready to come up to the ball with Adams in the backfield. Adams with Reese Adams over to his left. You've got Eads out to the right. You also got number 7 out to the right. That is Aiden Scott. As they take the snap, throw downfield, and that one intended for Eads again, and he can't hang on. That was Adams. Adams couldn't hang on to that one. So that's going to make it 4th and about 7. And we got 44 ticks left to go on the clock. And this probably will see the Bulldogs come over there getting the play with 44.1 seconds left to go. Crush's offense looking really good, moving the ball well. That single wing formation with the 3 backs. Nobody playing really what you would call quarterback. Ball just gets snapped to one of the 3 players, and they go from there. As this unique format, the old kneeling single wing, as Coach Matt Harris likes to call it. Back in the shotgun, there goes Adams. Adams getting a big rush. He gets away from one, gets away from another, and turns right into one. And their leveling was number 66 for the Crush. And that is, we're going to see number 66 is Ledbetter with the hit, and Ledbetter come in and just leveled him, and that's going to be turned over on down, so the Crush will get the football back, and Adams holding his neck. He did not like that play at all as he spun away from a couple of potential tacklers and then saw Ledbetter just level him. And level him, I mean, he absolutely popped him on that one. Gabriel Ledbetter, big hit on that one. So 1st and 10 now for the Crush, and they are at their 40-yard line. So 1st and 10, and It will be Headings now back in the shotgun. They got the single back. Take the snap. Looking. Now Headings going to run. Headings going to be caught from behind and driven down. And the ball's on the field, but I believe it was down before then. As that was a good job by the Clay County Bulldogs. Reese Adams able to run Headings down from behind and get the tackle, and that's going to be second down. No, actually, they say it's fumbled, so it's going to be 1st and 10 Clay County. So the Crush fumble away that. That's the first possession the Crush have been stopped on. Crush actually stopped, as they say. Headings coughed it up. Looked like he was on the ground before the ball came out, but the official says, nope, it's going the other way. So going the other way will be the Crush with 28.4 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Clay County takes it over, and they will have time to get a play off. The Crush has scored on 4 of 5 possessions. And it will be now Adams back in the shotgun, gets the snap. He's going to take off the left side. He gets away from a couple of tacklers, and then he gets dropped right there. And he's going to get maybe back to the line of scrimmage before Cole Brandon comes up and lays it at him and gets him knocked down. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. And that may be the last play of the first half because we're down to 9 seconds, and Clay County doesn't look like they're going to run another play. Down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. We're at halftime. Halftime of this one, it is the Fentress County Crush 24, the Clay County Bulldogs nothing.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Stardust Lighting, shining a light on the best. Hometown Family Medical Clinic, where your health is our priority. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew. The action is red hot for the junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Whitehead Insurance, protecting what matters most to you. Meta Thrift, dedicated to the well-being of your family. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
Well, the Crush out to a 24-0 lead here at the half. Let's take a look at the scoring in this first half. It was started at 7:04 as Dakota Dillard went in from 42 yards out for the touchdown. The extra point conversion, or 2-point conversion, was not good. And let's see, Blake Voles in on a 2-yard run with 2:47 to go. The 2-point conversion, no good. And then with 1:30. Headings connected with Cobb as Nathaniel hit Cobb, and Cobb takes it the distance, so it's Nathaniel to Nathaniel, and a 53-yard pass. The 2-point conversion failed, and that's where we're at the half. Actually, then an 11-yard in the set. That's the end of the first quarter. It was 18-0. Then in the second quarter, with 1:25 to go, it was an 11-yard run by Headings. The 2-point conversion, no good again. And it is the Crush leading here at the half, 24-0. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back for the start of the second half in just a few minutes. Don't go away. And then a 11-yard run by Nathaniel Headings, and that's where we stand, as they did not convert any 2-point conversions. It's going to be just straight up touchdowns is all they've been able to put up, 24. Now it will be Clay County football to start the second half, as the Bulldogs won the toss at the start of the game, deferred, and so they will be getting the football to start this second half. We talked about earlier about some of the teams coming up. You got Avery Trace coming up. Avery Trace is going to be a district team. They didn't play last year due to COVID stuff. They didn't play at all last season. Stone, meanwhile, last year, Fentress County beat Stone 8-6 in a great ball game over at Stone last year. Overton County will be coming up here because they don't have a field down in Overton County. That'll be your 4th game of the season, and we lost to them last year 20-14. So that'll be maybe some redemption for the Crush as they get ready to kick it away. It's going to be Soto to kick it off. And Clay County back with a couple of guys back deep. It looks like Adams and maybe Adams on the other side as well. As Soto going to kick it off, he's going to kick this one straight down the middle. Going to be taken by Reese Adams. Reese Adams over the left side. He gets back up to the 40, almost to the 50. Gets to about the 48. It's going to be 1st and 10, Clay County at the 48-yard line. Clay County got to get some points. They are trailing 24. Did not score on any of those. Actually fumbled once and stopped on downs twice. This time it's going to be Adams on the carry. Adams going to get it up over midfield. He'll pick up about 4 yards as Reese Adams, big kid. He is a 8th grader. And looking good carrying the football there. Picked up about 5, so they're going to give him 2nd and 5 to go for the first down. Good run by Adams. Crush on top, 24-0. Scored on all but one possession. They did have one turnover in that first half. They fumbled when he was hit from behind by Adams. And now it's going to be Nathan Adams back to, or Nolan Adams, I should say, back to take the snap. Hands it off to Reese Adams. This time he's going to be hitting the backfield. He's going to be spun and dropped. That's going to be about a 4-yard loss. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Good job by the Bulldogs on that rush, as they can see who come up with the hit, but they drove him back. I think that was going to be Linder on the stop on that one. Actually grabbed him and held him up, and then was helped out by a couple more of the Crush, and dropped all the way back for a 4-yard loss. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Crush as we head toward the 7-minute mark here in the third quarter. As I said, don't forget, coming up the 20th, the Dragons open up their season hosting Bledsoe County here at the pit. We'll have a live broadcast of that. Snap back quickly. This time the pass out. Going to be a good catch that time by number 33. Not enough for a first down. He only gets about 2 to 3 yards. That was a good catch, though, by number 33 of the Bulldogs. That is Bryson Sharp. The 8th grader able to haul that one in. They mark it back. They're going to say only got about a yard, so they didn't give much at all on that one. 4th down and about 8 for the Bulldogs. 6:27 left to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs come up. They've got Adams in the backfield. Nolan Adams in the shotgun. Reese Adams to his left. And now Adams will take off to the left side. They'll roll him out. He's rolling. He's going to get the pass way deep in the backfield. And he's not got a lot of room to run. He's going to be hit from behind and dropped for about a 4-yard loss. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Crush just inside the Bulldog territory at the 48-yard line as the Crush take over on downs. Crush having a good first half and carrying that over here into the second half, as that was good defense by the Crush. As coming up in on the stop on that one was the 7th grader out of South Fentress, Zion Poland on the stop. 1st and 10 for the Crush at the 48 of Clay County. Next week they start district action. It'll be Avery Trace coming to town. Crush got their first 4 games at home. This pitch out to Headings getting the snap. He's dropped for about a 2-yard loss. Good defense that time by big number 33 who made the reception a moment ago. That was Sharp coming in to make the stop. That was a sharp hit. And that's going to make it 2nd and 12 from right at midfield. The football's actually on the back side of the 50-yard line. Crush in that unique formation. They'll give it off to Voles. Voles right up the middle, banging straight ahead for about 10, and he's going to make it 3rd down and very short for the Crush. The Crush with the football moving it now. It's going to be 3rd and about 3 from where they mark him. 5 minutes left to go. Tough telling exactly where they're going to mark them at without any field markings. We don't even have the numbers on the 10-yard on each 10-yard line. Now the snap back gets away from number 14, Brandon, and Brandon loses it all the way back. Has to fall and has to eat that one and loses About 6 yards. Going to make it 4th and 3 now for the Crush, and they most likely will go for it here. Being on the other side of the 50, they've got to get down to about the 39-yard line. And it will be that 3-man backfield. Snap this time going to be another tough snap, man. The heading's going to have to fall on it. They're going to lose even more yardage, and that's going to move it all the way back into Crush territory, all the way back to the 46-yard line for a first down for Clay County, as the Bulldogs will take over after the Crush turn it over in downs on the second stop of the night for the Bulldogs. Crush will see the Bulldogs take over with a 1st and 10 from the 46 or 47-yard line, we'll say. As they mark it at the 47. Adams got Adams in motion. They'll take the snap to Nolan Adams, and he's going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Good run. We're going to have a late flag in on that one. And where they throw that one, it's probably going to be a holding call. That's usually in the area of holding, and if it is, that'll back the Bulldogs up. Nope, going to be a block in the back. So either way, it's going to back up the Bulldogs. The Dogs, that was a good run by Adams. Adams running for his life on that one, able to get away and get some yardage, but they back it up because he'll lose it all the way back. Going to cost them a 10-yard spot all the way back inside of their own territory, back to the 47 of the Bulldogs. Going to be first down and about 17 for the first down. As the Bulldogs just shooting themselves in the foot on that one, as we're down to 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. We're halfway through the quarter almost, 4 minutes, and by the time this one snapped, we'll be down to the 4-minute mark. Snap back to Adams. He's going to hand it to Reese Adams, and he's going to be hit and dropped right there. Good D by the Crush. Going to lose about another 4 yards. And right now, the Clay County Bulldogs backing up very quickly. As they're backed up 4 more yards, it's going to be second and about Pine Haven. Well, actually, they'll be in Pine Haven. They'll need to get Pine Haven up to the dollar store in Jamestown. Get the first down on this one. This second and a whole lot. Looks about 22. So Clay County marching steadily backwards after they got the ball to start this at the Crush's 48-yard line. Adams back in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops, looking, throws it in side to Eads. Eads breaks the tackle, and he gets a lot of it back, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be just short of the original line of scrimmage. Going to be about a dozen now for the first down. Going to be 3rd and a dozen. He got back about 10 right there, so that's a good job by Eads. Once he got it there free, but the Crush able to knock him down before he could get any further. He gets just across midfield, so it's going to be 3rd and a dozen. 3rd and a dozen. Back is Adams. Nolan Adams in the shotgun got Reese Adams behind him. He's going to roll out, and he's going to get hit. And he tried to fake that he didn't have it, but he got dropped. And right there was number 23 for the Crush. He did not take that fake whatsoever. And let's see. I'm trying to find 23 on my roster. 23 is Nathaniel Cobb. Cobb with the stop, and now it's 4th and about 16 for the Bulldogs. And I'm not sure if they're going to punt the ball. Actually, no, they move it back up, so it's going to be 4th and 16. They moved it up. Actually, the first official marked it way too far back. He was going to be 4th and about a mile by what he marked it. Now it's going to be 4th and 6. And up will come the Bulldogs. Really got nothing to lose in this one. As we're down under a minute and a half left to go in this one. By the time this play gets underway, it'll be under a minute and a half in the third, trailing 4 scores. And now here comes a rush, and it's going to be just, he tries to dump it off. It's going to be incomplete, and they're going to get a flag, I believe, for illegal grounding. And they're going to get him for grounding the football, and for the Bulldogs, what gets worse every minute. And I think they're going to mark him off from where he done it. They're going to mark back 5 more yards. So it's illegal grounding and delay of game as well. So that's a penalty that the Bulldogs didn't need, because that pushes it all the way down inside the 30 to about the 29, where the Crush take over on downs. So the Crush with the football and taking over on downs. 1:21 left to go here in the third quarter of play. Fentress County Crush in command of this one. As we said, next week, though, starts district play, or region play, whatever you want to call it, for middle school football. The Middle Tennessee Middle School Football Conference. Snap back, Headings has to pick it up, and Headings going to try to run it now, and he at least gets a couple of those yards back. Had a couple of snaps that's been awry here lately for the Crush, as they lose about 5 yards on that one. That one got away from Headings. He was able to pick it up, though, and get a couple of them back. It could have been an even bigger loss. So second and about 18 for the first down now. Crush in that first half scored on their first 4 possessions, but had been stopped on their last 2. Snap back to Headings. He's looking back. Big rush by Reese Adams, and he gets him down all the way back to the 50-yard line. And now we got a flag after it. So what do we got after that? We've got a flag, and I don't know if we'll see what the call is. The official threw the flag up in the air and come right down on Headings, so we'll see what the call is. Unsportsmanlike conduct York, or unsportsmanlike conduct Crush, so that's going to back them up even more. So it's going to be third and a whole lot for the Crush. You need a calculator to figure out how much this is going to be, because they get all the way down to about the 20-yard line, and they are going to be marched back all the way back to the 38-yard line. So that's 10, 20, 30, 44 yards they need for the first down on a 3rd and 44. Not a whole lot of calls, 3rd and 44. Back in that formation, quickly. The Headings going to dump it out quickly, and that's going to be picked off. No, they said hit the ground. I thought 24 almost come up with that. Eads almost had a big play there, but it's going to be 4th and 44. And if you have a punter, this is definitely where you would punt the football. But I don't think we're going to see a lot of punts in junior high football either, as this time it's going to be 4th and 44 for the first down. Snaps way back. Oh, well, they are going to punt it. It's going to be Headings to punt it away. It's a good punt. Going to come down at about the 40 of the Bulldogs, and that's going to be where they're going to be taken down. And now we're going to have a flag behind that one. So we're getting a lot of laundry on the field now. And we'll see who that one goes against. And that one probably going to go against the receiving team. I'm not sure, though. We'll see what the call is. Going to be an illegal blocking, or actually holding against the Crush. So that will put the ball right at the 50-yard line, where the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 at the 50. And we've got 20 seconds. So probably the last play of the quarter, barring an incomplete pass, should be the last play of the quarter. And we'll be ready for the 4th and final frame coming up here in just a moment. As Adams takes the snap, he drops quick out to Cole Eads, and that's going to one-hop it to him, and that's going to make it 11 seconds. So they will get another play off on the incomplete pass. Crush next week have got Avery Trace coming up on the 20th. It will be coming up on the 20th. The Dragons will open up the season. They will host Bledsoe County here. From what we understand, the Pickett County program is folded up today, so they will not be playing. And have a season, so we'll just wait and see on that. As now it's going to be Adams back in the shotgun. Adams takes the snap. He bobbles it a bit, now gets it out quickly, and it's going to be low and behind the receiver. Did he come up with it? They say he did. They say he held on to it. Good job by Eads. No, actually, that was 33 that come up with that reception. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We're through 3 of them. And after 3, it's 24-zip. Crush.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
So we start the fourth quarter with the Crush on top 24-0. The Crush in that first half scored on every possession except one. That was their last possession. They scored on 4 out of 5 and had a pretty good outing in that first half. But here in the second half, not as quite a good a run here in the second half. Been struggling a bit offensively. And the third quarter ended with no scores whatsoever as both teams held in check. A couple of turnovers and costly miscues here and there, but I believe it's going to be, let's see, they're going to mark the football at about the 41-yard line, and it will be 3rd and 8. For the Bulldogs here. 3rd and 8 to start this one. The final frame of this one. The Crush on top 24-0. Looking impressive here on this first outing. And now they're going to rotate them around and get them going the right direction. And it will be 3rd down and about 2 for the Bulldogs. I thought I started to say it should have been closer than that, but they had them actually turned around going the wrong direction. So now they're back in the right direction. And it's the first game of the year, folks. You're going to have that in the first few games of the year. Adams back in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolling to his right, rolling. Now he's throwing, got a man out there. Eads with the catch. Eads all the way down to the 20-yard line. Nice pass there, and we got a flag late, too. As that may be a late hit on the quarterback. No, the official's going to pick it up and wave it off. He says no penalty. And I think they waved off the flag, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Crush 20-yard line. No, there is going to be a penalty. They're going to be a roughing the passer, so they're going to tack on some yards on that. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 10-yard line now. So the Crush gets a 10-yard penalty on that, and now it's going to be 1st and 10. Or 1st and goal, I guess, for the Bulldogs, as they will be right at the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. They're trying to get their first score of the night. They've been held stymied here through 3 of them. And they'll come up with Adams in the shotgun. Got a man in motion. Snap, they'll roll left goes Adams, and Adams going to fall all the way back to the 20. So what they give if they take it away, as they give up a 10-yard. I guess you'll call that a sack, as he fell. He just lost his footing and fell 10 yards back. So now it's going to be second down and 20. Second down and goal from the 20-yard line. As Clay County in the second half has backed up very rapidly in the second half. I was going to say like the French Army, but I'm not supposed to say that anymore. But I did. Anyway, it's going to be second and goal from the 20 now, as we're going to go under the 7-minute mark here in the final frame of this one here in a moment. Probably by the time this one snapped, we'll be under 7 minutes to play. Back in the shotgun, high snap. Good job by Adams. Just come up that and throws it over to Reese Adams. He breaks the first tackle, still on his feet. Gets down to about the 11-yard line. It's going to be third and goal from the 11. So he gets 9 of those back that they lost a moment ago. That was a pretty athletic play there by Nolan Adams. Able to go up and snag that one and then get the pass off, and a good run by Reese Adams. Going to be third and goal from about the 11. As the Bulldogs trying to get on the scoreboard here. It'll be Adams back deep. Adams gets the snap, rolling now, a big rush. He's going to try to get it off, but he's going to be sacked as he just could not get it off the blitz. And now we got a flag again. And is that going to be another unsportsmanlike on the crush? And Coach Matt Harris not going to be happy at this one. That's another unsportsmanlike conduct. It is against the crush, and that will bring up fourth down, but it's going to be... I don't think that'll be an automatic first down. We'll see, but I believe it's going to bring up fourth down. Actually, probably third down again, be another third down, but it'll happen after the play. So it will be fourth down. That's what I was thinking. It was a dead ball foul, so that's going to make it fourth and about 11. They got fourth and goal from the 11. Cross getting some penalties, not penalties you want to get. Coach Harris not going to be happy with those penalties. We'll talk about this. Don't forget the Crush Review every Thursday before the game at 3:30 in the afternoon. We have a Crush Review that we talk with Coach Harris. Now, rolling is the quarterback. He'll throw it out, and that one's going to be incomplete. So the Crush will take over on downs. 5.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. As that one falls incomplete, and the Crush will get the football and come the other direction. So first and 10 for the Crush from the 11-yard line, as that one was incomplete. And we'll see what the Crush can do now. They'll try to move the football out from the 11-yard line. Crush on top 24-0. Scored on their first 4 possessions and then have not scored since. They scored all those, 3 of those in the first quarter, 1 in the second, none in the third. And with 5:33 left to go here in the fourth, they'll have the football deep in their own territory all the way back down to the 11-yard line, where it'll be first and 10. So the Crush going to go to 1-0 on this season. They're going to pick up the win here, barring some really strange happenings. They should win this one. It would take a real miracle now for Clay County to get back in this one. And I think we've got some of the younger kids in there. I can't see the numbers from here. It's kind of dark on the far end of the field for some reason tonight. As the Crush comes up, they'll snap it back, and they'll go over the left side. That's a good run up to about the 21-yard line. And didn't see the number. That may be Voles on the carry. Blake Voles on the carry. Picks up a first down, so good job. Gets them out of that shadow of the goal line, and now it'll be first and 10 from the 21. Crush getting the call. Number 34 is in the game now. And that is, we had him a moment ago. I believe that's Winningham. Yeah, Winningham. And it'll be over the left side this time, still on his feet, rumbling, spin away from one tackle, getting all the way up to the 40-yard line. That's going to be another first down run for Poland, Zion Poland with the run. Number 10, that 7th grader from South Fentress looking pretty good. Zion and Zeke Poland, a couple of South Fentress Buffaloes playing. We've got 13 kids from Allard, 8 from South Fentress, 17 from Pine Haven, 4 from York, 4 from Pickett County. As now rolling out this time will be number 34. That's Winningham, and he's going to be wrapped up and dropped back at the 40. As Grayson Winningham, an 8th grader from Allard, wrapped up right at the 40-yard line. Going to be 2nd and 10. Next week we'll have the Crush and Avery Trace. Now, this game will be replayed Monday at 6 p.m. on CLTV. And then next week, next Thursday, we'll have the live play right on Facebook. This time coming away with it is Brandon. Brandon lost the football, able to get it back. Got a little bit out of nothing, but we got a flag back there as well. Got a lot of flags here in the second half. Didn't have any in that first half, and now it's like a 4th of July parade that we've had so many flags thrown. That's going to be a block in the back, so that will be against the Crush. That'll back them up. We got 3:54 left to go in the game. It's going to be 2nd and long now for the Crush, as that puts them all the way back on that block in the back, all the way back to the 24-yard line. So they've got to get to almost the 50-yard line, so they got a long way to go. And they're just trying now to run the clock out. We're down to 3:50 left to go in this one. The Crush going to take win number 1. It'll be a good-looking win for them. As they'll take the snap, they'll hand it off up the middle, and straight ahead running is Voles, and Blake Voles gets back up to about the 36-yard line. Going to be short of the first down by about 12, 13 yards, maybe 14. 3:25 left to go here in the ball game. As I said, next up for us will be Avery Trace next Thursday. Hey, I want to thank our Crush crew again. They are the sponsors for our live broadcast and video replay of Crush football. They're Gary Maxwell Insurance, Hall Sports and Outdoors, Terry Excavating, Stardust Lighting Services, Hometown Family Medical Clinic, Whitehead Insurance, Methrift Pharmacy, and Sycamore Springs Christmas Trees. Now a quick pass out, good pass down the sideline goes, is that Voles? Blake Voles with a catch, and that was a good throw there from Poland. Zion Poland with the throw gets the running Voles in stride, and he's going to take it down all the way inside of Bulldog territory, all the way to about the 39, 38-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Crush. We go toward the 2.5 minute mark. We'll be at under 2.5 minutes to go by the time this play gets over with. But as I said, thanks to all the Crush crew. That's our sponsors. They're our crew this year, and we appreciate each and every one of them. Snap back to Brandon. They hand it inside to Poland, but we got a flag. Somebody moved, I believe. We're going to encroachment. As encroachment, nope, that's going the other way, Mr. Referee. It's encroachment by the defense. You got to go the other direction with that one, brother. This guy's directionally challenged. He's going south and should go north. Or actually, should go south. He was going north. I don't know my directions either, folks. I don't know why I'm saying why I'm complaining about the officiating. I don't know south from north and east from west or left from right, for that matter. My wife will tell you that. And now we're back in that three-man formation. They're going to hand it off over to Poland. Poland tries to cut back inside. They got a horse collar on him, but he breaks the tackle. He's headed down the sideline, and this young man's got some speed as he gets all the way down. And then we got another flag down that end. We got a horse collar up here as they got him around the neck, tried to bring him down. And then another flag down where he was brought down at. I don't know if it's a late hit or a face mask or what down there. We've got a couple of penalties on that one. As Poland looking pretty good. This youngster, just a 7th grader, getting some good runs tonight. And if Fisher's going to come over and sort it out, we got a couple of rags on the field. We've had enough rags on the field. It looks like a poppy field or a daisy field out here. We've got a face mask. They're going to decline that one. Going to have a late hit horse collar. They'll take that, or that personal foul horse collar, which is going to push it down inside the 10-yard line. That'll be half the distance to goal. Should be about at the, I'm going to say, I can't see the football right at the moment. Looks about the 10-yard line. That's where they're going to mark it at, right at the 10. So, first and goal with under 2 minutes to play in the ball game. The Crush pick up a win. It's just about a matter of how much, if they can punch it in here. Good night for the Crush as they've run the ball well. They had a big first half. Second half's been a little bit slower, but they've had a good first half. This time they're going to give it off up the middle, and that's going to be maybe a yard as the snap goes to the fullback. Now in this, as I said, you got 3 guys in the backfield, but nobody lines up like a quarterback. You got 3 guys that's lined up like running backs. Got the hand down on the ground, and you got a fullback with his hand down on the ground, and whoever snaps it, then it's whatever play they run. As now the snap back, that one's going to get away from the back, and he's going to be dropped right there as that one went through the hands, I believe, of Poland. Is that Poland? No, that's Winningham. Couldn't handle the snap. And they're going to lose yardage back to about the 17. So it's 3rd and goal from the 17 with under a minute to play. So maybe 1 or 2 more plays in this ball game, and we'll be wrapping it up here tonight. As looks like the Crush going to look pretty impressive here in this first one. As they'll take the snap, and now he's going to be thrown back as he'll be dropped all the way back inside the 22-yard line, and the Crush with 32 seconds going to come up. It's going to be 4th down and goal from the 32. Crush trying to get just practicing. This is pretty much now just some practice for these younger kids as they're going to try to get another playoff before the game's over. They'll step back in the snap. This time it's going to be Winningham. Winningham's throw is incomplete, goes through the hands, and that'll turn it over on downs with 6.9 seconds to go. So the Crush is going to come up with a big win in this one as they're going to win it 24-0 in this one over Clay County, as Clay County will have the football, and we'll have one more snap, and that'll be your night football here for the Crush. An impressive opening first half for the Crush. Second half a little bit sluggish, but the first half went very well for the Crush as they scored on 4 of 5 possessions in that first quarter. Had an onside kick, they had a fumble recovery. Just a big first half for the Crush. And a big first half for Nathaniel Heading. He threw it. He had 2 touchdowns. He ran for 1 and threw for 1. Blake Voles had a touchdown. Dakota Dillard had a touchdown, and Nathaniel Cobb was the receiver that caught that touchdown pass from Heading. So it will be Adams back for one more play. They'll take the snap, hand it off to Reese Adams. He'll head over the right side, still running, going to be dropped down there. And that is your ball game. Your Fentress County Crush open the 2021 season with an impressive 24-0 win. We'll be back to wrap this one up in just a moment.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Gary Maxwell Insurance. Whatever your insurance needs, Gary Maxwell Insurance has you covered. Terry Excavating, moving molehills or mountains for you. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew. The The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Stardust Lighting, shining a light on the best. Hometown Family Medical Clinic, where your health is our priority. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew. The action is red hot for the junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Whitehead Insurance, protecting what matters most to you. MetaThrift, dedicated to the well-being of your family. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew. The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew. The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
Well, let's take a quick wrap up on this one as the Crush win it here tonight, 24-0. They scored all their points in the first half as with 7:04 left to go in the first quarter. Dakota Dillard went in from 42 yards out. They did not complete the 2-point conversion, and it was at that point 6-0. Then Blake Voiles went in from 2 yards with 2:47 to go in the first quarter. The 2-point conversion failed. Then with 1:30, it was Nathaniel Headings to Nathaniel Cobb on a 53-yard pass. They did not get the 2-point conversion again. And then the second quarter, their last score came on an 11-yard run by Nathaniel Headings. The 2-point conversion was no good. And from that point, he was held scoreless till the end of the ball game. Well, the Crush win this one 24-0. Next week, we'll be hosting Avery Trace. We'll be back here on Facebook for that one. And you can also check out the replay of this one on cable channel 953, Comcast Cable Channel 12, Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953, Monday at 6 o'clock. Until next Thursday, when we'll be back here for more football action, I'm Gary Clark, and we'll see you at the game.